At 31 years old, I was a fat, drunk mess. We're talking like complete rock bottom stuff. Fast forward 10 years, I'm now 41 years old. I am in the best shape of my life, and this year alone, I've dropped 42 pounds of body fat. Now, it's not because I discovered some secret, some hack, some quick fix. It's not because I spend a mortgage payment every month jabbing peptides into my arse. It's because I stopped believing all the bullshit excuses that the 31-year-old version of me told himself. And in this video, I'm going to break it down exactly what I've done, how I've done it, and how you can do the same to make sure that you get in the shape of your life in your 40s. Most people use getting older as an excuse to essentially just to give up on themselves. Oh, it's harder to get in shape now I'm older. I'm tired, I'm busy, I'm stressed. No shit. We're all tired, busy and stressed. It's called being a fucking adult. But what you're failing to realize is all the reasons that you think it's harder for you to get in shape can actually be used as a fucking superpower. Now, before we get into the video, if you're completely clueless as to where to start with your fat loss journey, I've created a free guide that will set you on the right path. Click the link in the description, you will get instant access today. So if we rewind 10 years to when I was 31, I had more time, I had more energy, and I had far less stress in my life. So why was I such a fat mess? Well, it's because I had all the time in the world to procrastinate, to negotiate with myself, to put things off, to convince myself that I would start on Monday, to convince myself that age was on my side. Let me fucking tell you, it's not. You blink and suddenly 10 years has passed. Now, at the age of 41, I don't have the luxury of time. I'm a father to a 15-year-old son who thinks that fuel is free and that I'm his personal Uber driver. I'm a husband, coach, content creator, business owner, and around all of this, I have social commitments, which means that pretty much every fucking day, I'm tired. And because I have so much going on in my life and I'm juggling so many different things, there's usually an undercurrent of stress at all times. But this is like the perfect storm. It means because I have far less time, I have to be very fucking strategic. The reason that I have successfully managed to drop 42 pounds of body fat at 41 years old with less time, more stress, less energy, and a busier than ever schedule is because I have no time to waste. I plan my entire weekdays from the second I wake up at 5:30 in the morning to the moment I switch my MacBook off at 6 p.m. in the evening. I schedule in time for meal prep. I log my meals into MyFitnessPal the night before. I block out time twice per day to get my steps in. I book my training sessions into my diary like non-negotiable appointments. I have set bedtimes, I have set waking times. I literally plan every fucking part of my weekday. Now, for clarity, it's not like I get to 6 p.m. in the evening and just sit around scratching my ass until bedtime. I'm usually doing mobility work, making food, being an Uber driver, posting content, being on social media, things like that. But the point is, nothing is left to chance. Because I am so busy, I can't waste time. I can't procrastinate. I can't put things off because I set such fucking high standards for myself and I have daily non-negotiables in place. It means that if life does get in the way at times, it's far easier to navigate and it's far easier to work around these things. However, if you're leaving everything to chance and life gets in the way, it's just another thing to deal with. And that's the reason that you're struggling to pick up any kind of momentum with your fat loss. So how can you get in shape, get leaner, drop body fat, and feel fucking unreal in your 40s? Well, firstly, what is the goal? For most people, it's likely get leaner, see my abs, build some muscle. Well, that's not going to happen in one diet phase. It's going to take time. But let's start with dropping some body fat. If we're going to get you leaner, let's break that down into daily non-negotiables. What do you need to do on a daily and a weekly basis to move the needle closer to a leaner version of you? Sunday evening, sit down and map out your entire fucking week. Day by day, hour by hour, leave nothing to chance. Block out time to prep your meals. Spend 5 minutes in the evening. You can do it while you're sat watching TV, programming all your meals into MyFitnessPal for the next day. Schedule your training sessions into your diary and make them an absolute fucking non-negotiable. You better be dead or have a limb missing to miss that training session. Block time within your days to get your steps done and just get this shit done. It might mean getting out of bed an hour earlier in the morning, but I fucking guarantee the pain of getting up an hour earlier will far outweigh the crippling lack of confidence that you've got with your physique at the moment. Anyway, I hope you found that useful. Please, if you wouldn't mind, hit subscribe, massage my ego, and I'll be back this time next week with another video. Until then, much love, Coach Chris.